All right. Charles Barkley, old Chuckster, says that Kevin Durant is too mentally weak, too timid, too thin-skinned. Paraphrase here to play in New York. Talk about the Knicks. Let's talk about it. I'll link an article in the description as well. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And he might be on to something. It's different playing in Oakland. Different playing in Oklahoma City Thunder. That's like the Mecca, for basketball. That's the media capital of North America for the most part. And it's going to be a lot of media attention there. Anything you say is going to be front news. It's the biggest city in America, I believe. And it may be a bad match, especially if you team up Kyrie and somebody else who's so sensitive, is very, very sensitive, and Kyrie Irving. That may be a bad matchup for them. But together, maybe they can figure it out if they choose to team up. But Charles Barkley, probably right. That probably ain't a good fit. Kevin Durant went from, Oklahoma City, which ain't a big media market, to Oakland, that ain't the biggest media market. It's a lot of money out in the Bay Area, but the media market ain't huge. You go out to the East Coast is what America's pretty much built off of. Eastern Standard Time. Everything is pretty much predicated that when it comes to the sports world, not Pacific, not Central. Everything is basically on Eastern Standard Time. And one of the reasons for that is that New York City is the media capital. So whatever you say, whatever you do, is going to get blown into proportion. You're going to be front page or back page news on the New York Times, the New York Post. So it's tough. It's tough. And I think, Charles Barkley might be on to something. He's a very, very thin-skinned, great player, thin-skinned, worried about what everybody else say, making burner account. And the pressure that'll be on you to go to New York and win will be insurmountable, bigger than it is on James Dolan. And you got to go out there and you got to deal with that. You got to deal with that for 41 games out the year. You got to deal with that each week. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the Knicks lost. Kevin Durant is at, Prestilio's getting a sandwich. I'm just making up a restaurant. He doesn't care. He's at the club, turning up. He doesn't care about winning. That's what you got to deal with. It's a team that ain't won a championship since Phil Jackson was a player, I think. The 70s. And the rewards are insurmountable as well, too. You bring a ring or two to New York, they'll push you past LeBron James. That's worth 6 rings in itself. And you doing it for one of the most prized franchises in NBA history. I get it. But if you're going to team up with Kyrie Irving, who's going to take the grunt of the load off each other in the media? Both of them is sensitive, thin-skinned. Kyrie Irving is a social hermit. He's very to himself. He's very difficult. He's very weird. He just seemed like a different type of dude. He's not a sociable. So you got two guys leading your team that don't really have the best leadership qualities as far as the media is going on. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, Chuck hating, or some people, I think a lot of people agree with Chuck. People that know the NBA, people that know the media circuit, it may not be a good fit. The best fit might be staying in Oakland for Kevin Durant. But you know what? Kevin Durant don't want to do that. Kevin Durant probably want to pave his own way. He worried about too much of what people say. Oh, I never put you past LeBron. Or I never put you past this player. Man, I don't give a hell about you. Like, nigga, I'm about to get 3 rings. And the best thing that can happen for him is the Golden State lose. Or he come back and they down. He come back and show that they need him. But people still gonna make excuses. So he can't change. He got to worry about. He can't change people's opinion. Don't worry about what your perception is. At the end of the day, when people look back, damn, Kevin Durant had 5 rings and woo, 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 he was a great player. The media, don't let the media get to you. But the media getting to you in Oklahoma, if they get into you in Oakland, they definitely going to get to you in New York City, man. It's nonstop. You at a restaurant eating after a big loss, nonstop. Hey, Kevin, you don't care. You out here eating and you going to blow up on them. At the end of the day, he needs just a nice, tall glass of fuck it. That's what he need. Like, he needs some arrogance. Like, man, I'm above this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, fuck up out my face. Okay, and, you need to, stop being so thin-skinned and so sensitive. But guess what? I said it before in one of my other videos about KD and this shit, man. All these dudes got insecurities, man. Look at LeBron James, man. He got insecurities trying to, put, hair enhancements in his head to make his baldness go away. What do you tell us? Go back to our miserable lives? All these dudes got insecurities. Kevin Durant just being face card with his. But Chuck Wright, man, let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Chuck Wright, Kevin Durant too thin-skinned and too mentally weak to play in New York, man. We back. Well, we was back, but it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos, man. Much love and support, man. Check out our Patreon. You want to make a donation, that link's in the description. Best way to help the channel out is share. We gone.